Is what hesitations or fears did you have before you got started?
I think that I had to really think about my schedule and how it was going to um, maybe maybe overwhelm my schedule more, and I would have to really have a little bit more set days to work out probably, and to maybe even cook a little bit more for my days. Um, that was really what had me thinking, because I already had a busy schedule. So I had to really think how I'm going to add more things to my schedule that I can do and not feel guilty about not doing them.
And how do you feel that that worked out?
Well, I think it really helped me to have the schedule in the mobile app. Having that kind of like giving me the guidelines of what days to work out, and tracking my food, and just giving me that little bit more accountability, that I had to show up not only for me but for someone else too, and that you ladies were helping me to move forward. That really helped me, because I felt like by myself, I kind of cheated at times if I had to work out by myself, and when I really wanted to work out without you first, I felt like I was always changing my schedule, and not working out at times. So I felt like I was more on track. I had accountability. If I had a question, you helped me. Then to talk about my schedule work, and I put it in my schedule. Maybe it was better to work out in the mornings, maybe in the evening times. Um, that helped me. A little bit of guidance helped me to not overwhelm myself and then feel too busy.
Yeah. Okay. Um, and I didn't include this question, but I think it's a good one. So
Yeah.
if you don't mind. What were
Yeah.
your biggest struggles before joining, or your biggest goals?
Right. I think I would start. I will get very motivated to start, but I wouldn't follow through. I I definitely have a busy schedule. I'm a professional ballroom dancer and I have my own studio. So having to um, dedicate a little bit more time to my body, it was uncomfortable. I had to give it a little bit more thought and time for my body, which is my instrument. It's what is going to support me for many more years. So that's I will fall back to the regular schedule. I wouldn't have a consistent and determination to keep going throughout the months when I had to do it myself.
Yeah. And what were you hoping to achieve? What were your biggest goals?
But to get leaner, stronger, to eat better, not only to look better, but to feel better and to probably pick up better habits.
Mm. And what results have you achieved, and what was the time frame there?
Well, in 7 months, I probably have lost maybe 10, 12 pounds. Um, I have lost a lot of inches in my waist. I gained more muscle in my body, in my legs, especially for dancing. So that's been very exciting when I put on my costumes. I can see the difference, and even people coming up to me and saying, "Hey, you look great. You look great." And I was like, "Okay, great, thank you." And it's just exciting to hear that, even though you're not hoping, yeah, right, you're not waiting for a compliment, but it's nice to hear the compliments and to hear, hey, I can see the difference in your body.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
I absolutely love that. Um, and what would you say, what benefits have you noticed outside of fitness since you got started?
um I think that I feel more confident, not only in my body, but I feel a little bit more confident to wear like pants that I wouldn't wear for a few years because they were a little too tight on my waist. Um, I just feel more confident. People tell me that I look good, that I look better, that I look stronger. So yeah, like I feel like it gave me more confidence to even walk at a competition or at a work event and just feel very confident about myself because I know I look a little bit more fit and a little bit more that I also have more control in my body, more better decisions because when you look better, you also have made better decisions and have taken more control over your health.
I agree completely, and I think that it's important for us all to realize that we have that control. We just need the guidance or the systems to get there.
Right, right.
Um, if you were going to talk to yourself, before you joined, what would you have told yourself?
I would have told myself to think about the present, think about the future, think about the benefits that you're going to gain from joining. The consistency, I think the consistency was the major thing for me because
Mm,
I had determination, but I wouldn't stay with it. So I would say you're going to gain the habits, you're going to build the consistency, and that is what I will tell myself.
And I know you touched on this a little bit, but what do you think was made the difference this time?
Was to stay consistent with with the schedule with training. Let's say at some point I was training 4 times a week. There were other months I was training 3 times a week. Changing Being able to stay consistent with the schedule was important, and um, just also even tracking my foods was important.
Yeah. And having, like I said, that the the system in place and the structure and the support.
Yes, yes.
Um, what's the what's one sentence you would text your best friend about all of this?
Oh, um, I would say do it now. You won't regret it. You will thank me later.